Welcome back. Episode 3 of Madness Meetings podcast. We have a new guest today. First we're going to start with people you already know. I'm Alec.
I'm Tristan.
Justin.
Matthew.
And today, we have a new guest. Introduce yourself.
Dale.
Dale. That's about what I expected. I talked about Dale briefly in the first episode of the podcast. If you remember,
They said, you'll hate him.
Yeah, that's what I said. So we'll see if that comes true. Dale, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? Tell us where you're from, where you've been, and where you're headed.
From St. Louis, like you guys.
Matthew has left.
I'm sorry. Been a long-time fan of the show.
What?
Watched the first episode, couldn't stop watching. Watched the second one, realized there were no more.
Long time fan of the show.
Yeah.
2 episodes.
I appreciate the support.
Yeah.
Good to have you here. So,
Cupcakes.
yeah, there's if anyone wants a cupcake,
Come get some.
Well, you have to like the video, then you can get. We got a lot of them.
Yeah.
These are
you actually have to pay us money.
these are Erin Lee Lamer's cupcakes. Shout out. That's my girlfriend. She made them. You'll meet her eventually. Well. So the main thing, I guess that's the introduction. I can just get in fucking with Dale here. I'm so excited to go to the Tyler concert with you. I was thinking about that at work the other day, and I was just like, there's a possibility that I'm going to a concert with only Dale, and that sounds like the best time of my life. That sounds like the most fun thing I could possibly do.
You have a really sad life.
just like the idea of, because it's in the Chaffetz Arena, just like the idea of being in a giant mosh pit of just like 1,000 people in the Chaffetz Arena, and I'm just standing next to Dale and Tyler the Creator is there. That sounds like the best thing ever.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited.
I was so excited too.
What if you're standing next to Tyler the Creator and Dale's up there?
That's even better. That'd be crazy.
Just who the fuck are you?
That'd be so.
Dale?
He's doing stand-up comedy.
Dale the Creator.
Dale the Destroyer.
You ever been to a concert, Dale?
This is my first
You were
concert.
ooh,
Yeah, so excited.
You were in it for a while, right, buddy?
Yeah, told myself I wouldn't go to a concert unless it was Tyler the Creator.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. Damn.
Finally going to one.
A rap concert or just any concert?
Any concert.
So there you have it. Fucking Dale.
Yeah.
God, his dream came true. October 4th,
excited.
come see us.
Yeah,
And
we'll be there.
Come shop.
Don't come see Tyler.
Come shop.
Come see me and Dale.
Clearly, the Madness Mateys crew is the more important people.
Yeah, clearly clearly we're going on tour.
Yeah, we're going on tour.
We should go on tour.
We should
just like
Just go in people's basements. And
like, hey,
perform.
we're gonna film the podcast here. It's your lucky day. They're gonna be
We're
like,
gonna film the
get
podcast.
out of my house.
We're gonna film the podcast and perform Ready to Blow. And we're gonna eat your food.
We'll bring cupcakes though.
Wait.
You're gonna like it.
Was Brand New Tractor a thing before the last podcast?
No, definitely wasn't. We filmed that a while ago. We're late. We're late on filming.
Brand New Tractor, hottest single of 20.
It's not out yet.
Well, it will be.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone who watches this video has probably heard the song already because Justin
least
can't
once.
stop playing it.
I haven't played it since 3 days.
Plainly.
3 days ago, my grandparents were in my room.
We also have another song we made.
We have another song.
We'll hide. The
There are more songs on the way for
It's
the
called
next
Go to Sleep.
Yeah.
Can we put Windex on the board?
Windex for some reason.
Tristan, why don't you play Bernard highlights constantly? Right now,
It would
look
be
at me,
perfect.
right now,
Look,
Bernard highlights.
on the
Yeah.
last podcast.
Okay, I have a
kept saying
I-
Bernard on the screen and Tristan never
Put Bernard on the screen
Hang
right
on,
now!
I have a legitimate complaint.
Bernard.
There's too much censorship on the podcast. You
Yeah, last
have
time you
cheated
censored
the
me.
audience out of knowing your middle name. You
Because, well,
you
I
played
didn't say
us.
censor it out.
I'll censor it out.
Okay, well, no one say that
Well,
this time.
I
No
don't-
one say unless we talk about something that needs to be censored. Then just don't. But the thing is, you said no one's gonna say it. We were like, no one's gonna say it. It's just gonna be on the screen. And then on the screen, it just said, I don't have one. I was furious when I watched watched that.
When you bleep it out, you just cut out the audio. You did it like once with like the bleep. I actually like the bleep is better. The bleep.
Yeah,
instead
you
of
just cut out audio
cutting out
completely.
the audio is stupid.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was just like
you did that.
it was like what was my phone messed up? Like I
get you to
like
look
turn
at
on the
it.
audio.
It's
And
like,
then
when,
it's like going,
it's like when Matthew sent this the beat to the Bob.
It's like when Matthew said us prime time.
Oh yeah, prime time. Actually, prime time definitely more tough.
I thought I opened an ad. No one's gonna get that. No one's gonna understand this. We
I
shouldn't
know.
talk about it for very
Can we
long.
like play it?
No.
Just like-
Primetime Bob.
Just play the intro and nothing.
I say that because I know it's not going to be put up on the screen, but one thing that I also want to do is stop talking about things that, like, stop asking for things on the screen that aren't going to be put on the screen.
Why can't we put Bernard highlight something?
Because what? It's going to distract from
No,
us.
show
it's
inside the
it's
show.
entertainment. Yeah, it's like.
We're supposed to be the entertainment. We
Well,
can't-
I'm not
Justin, we're
entertained.
the same.
I want to watch Bernard highlights.
But you can't.
Why don't we put Bernard highlights on when we're like talking and then edit it out in post? So Justin can be entertained
Dale's like-
so we like
while we're
hook it up.
talking.
So we hook it up here. So Bernard's
Exactly.
actually playing, and then in post
I
it's
think
just a black screen.
They're like, like you guys.
Yeah, it's like
missed
the
out.
video of Tristan talking to Nelly, but you can't hear Tristan.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Evidence against it.
Okay. We should probably delete that video at some point.
That's so
Somebody
boring.
against Nick.
Well,
Nick-
we'll keep it somewhere for
Yeah,
ourselves.
we'll talk about it
We-
when Nelly comes
We
on.
yeah.
But
That's for
if you
later episode.
if you're a fan of Nelly, go watch the video Evidence
Go
Against
kiss
Nick on the
him.
Madness Matey's YouTube channel. It's the most
Yeah?
unique video of the Madness Matey's YouTube channel.
No, definitely tough.
Yeah, tough.
tough spell.
I really like the one about Justin Cheeks.
Oh yeah, the Just Justin.
Yeah, Justin.
I really
Still
like
really
it.
I like the beat on that one. Who made the beat?
That,
Or just-
that was from the TV
It was from the
show.
show. It was from
I
Everybody
didn't
Hates
make that.
Chris.
That was-
Oh, okay.
Did you actually not? Are you being serious?
I never watched Everybody Hates
I'm
Chris.
sorry. The podcast is canceled. I'm sorry. Everybody go home. Leave. I'm disgusted. Are you serious?
I've seen it like on a couple
I
times. Our brother
thought
used to
I
watch
thought
it, but, like,
100% he was joking. Like, oh, who made that beat? And I was like, like good beat. What?
See, the podcast is the first show that Dale's ever seen.
never watched a TV show.
And we still don't have a theme song.
Oh yeah, we gotta make an intro.
Prime
and
time
outro.
Oh yeah, it should be
Yeah.
sad. It should be sad this baby.
Sadness maybe.
That video,
Ready to
okay,
blow.
It should
literally
be prime
just,
time wall. Start the podcast prime time.
We get okay.
What is
well,
prime time?
we can
I'll
have a
show
serious
you.
conversation about that later.
Wall.
Is literally just Justin your favorite video on the channel?
Um,
There's one that Dale's
yeah, I am responsible for one of the videos on the
Dale's
show.
very responsible. He's titled
Dale
he's
Haberstroh,
in the
Master
title.
of Camera Angles.
Yeah,
Check it out. Pretty
I
good.
edited that video. Not good. editing.
He put the phone right up there.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
taped it
if
up
you-
on one of these
If the
beams.
camera were to be tilted up a few inches, you'd see the beam that Dale taped
I
the
got a
camera
beam.
to in that video.
No one
That was
cares.
like-
No one cares.
That was like 2 years ago.
Don't care.
Can we get don't care on the screen?
Probably.
Everybody do
Yeah.
don't care.
That seems possible. Okay. Enough
We
of
could do
that.
You're gonna need to send it.
Yeah, that was
No, I need. That one.
Oh, you also can do
Just his face. So disgusting. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, podcast. Okay,
So I
moving
got some new
on.
shoes today.
No one cares. I was talking to Matthew about this the other day, and I want to know your guys' input on this. And we'll do a little variations on it. Because I saw this like would you rather thing, and it was like, would you rather get, what was it, it was 10 cents
Oh,
every
yeah.
time you blink, or 1 cent every time you take a breath?
Blink
Yeah,
type
blink.
beat.
Yeah, a lot of people say blink, but
No.
like
Yeah.
you don't blink
Yeah,
while
but
you're
you could-
sleeping.
You could just
You're
blink.
always
just blink
breathing.
really
Yeah, you're
quickly.
constantly breathing.
Like,
Easily,
throughout your whole-
the breathe easily. the
That's
1 cent
I
every
was
time
saying
you do it.
everybody was like
Is it-
blink immediately.
Is it like
definitely.
direct deposit type E?
I mean, sure, yeah, sure.
No, some of it goes to Social Security. And I don't care.
You get taxed.
Is
There's taxes.
all
on
tax
average like 6 times a minute or something like that?
What?
Isn't like blinking like usually like 6 times a minute or something like around there?
That sounds about right.
Yeah, but you can manually
like,
blink.
you can also
Yeah,
just
you
go,
can,
yeah,
like,
But you
if
can
you're, like-
manually breathe too.
Yeah, but
Okay,
you don't
if
get
you're like
as
a
much
dollar
money.
short on
Okay.
something, you can
Yeah,
blink
but
10
you'll
times
constantly
faster,
be
you can
breathing
breathe
throughout the whole
100
night. You're not
times.
gonna be blinking throughout the night. Like why
That's
you
yeah.
Well,
sleeping
just
is
you
nothing
you
there.
sleep
I
like
mean,
what a
yeah.
third of your life.
It'd be hard
and
to.
that's
You'd have to calculate it.
Also,
like,
what
you-
if
it's
people
hard
are
to
just
know.
no? There's no calculating necessary because when you're asleep, you're taking like hundreds, if not thousands, of breaths, and you're not blinking a single time.
but you only get 1 cent every time you do.
Okay, but
But
still,
it may be
What-
that it makes up, especially. If
Yeah, you could just wake up, blink 100 times, and
is it
then boom.
okay? Wait,
Who would do that? Who was like, oh, time to blink and make some money?
Like 100 times.
You
Now
just
I've
You're
made,
making money.
I've made what? What? How much is that? Like
However much you would have made you
10?
sleep.
What's 10 times 100? 1,000?
6.
1,000 cents.
Yeah.
So it's
$10.
$10.
Congratulations, you got
It
no
would
sleep
only
for
make-
Well, I
$10.
can wake up and go.
Yeah, but you have to do it 10 more
I just made like 50 cents. Is it every
That's
time you
cash
breathe
out.
out, or is it every time you breathe in?
I
and
don't
then
know.
out?
It's just like every
Breathe
time
in,
you take a breath.
In and out
Dude,
the
that's like the thing where it's like
thing.
would you rather get $1 million or 1 cent a day, doubling each day of a month, and you think, oh, $1 million easily, but then it turns
Definitely.
out that you end up with like $2 million or something
Yeah, by like
Yeah,
yeah.
with the cent.
by the last day of the month.
It's like
You get like
the
so
Fibonacci
much.
sequence, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Matthew?
Math.
I don't think so.
You got math in your
Ah,
name.
jeez.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, come on.
You heard me. Resh.
Derivative.
One thing that this podcast has done to me that I never thought I'd have a problem in my life is I take a lot of consideration into which shirt I'm wearing each day. There was a time where the second episode of the podcast wasn't out yet. I had no idea when we were going to film this episode, and I didn't know what shirt I had worn in the second podcast, and I was so worried that I was going to wear the same shirt that I wore in that podcast in this podcast, but that problem was resolved.
I've thought that a few times. I was like, I don't know what I wore last time, but then I was just like, you know what? I don't care.
I care very much is what I've learned.
Has Justin worn a hat in all the podcasts?
He wore one
Last
last time.
one.
Matthew wore a hat.
Wait, didn't you wear something the first time too?
I wore the hamburger on my mind.
Justin, Matthew, I didn't realize
Matthew
this
had the
until
fish
I
hat.
watched the first episode. Matthew does not take the fish hat off in the first episode. He just has it on the entire video.
Bring it back.
Oh God.
Next time.
Tristan.
Well, no, when Bryson comes.
Yeah, Bryson.
Bryson. We have to have Bryson on. My family loves Bryson now. Every
Oh yeah,
single
because
one
he's
of
like,
my
we'll
he
say
talk to
we'll say
everybody?
that for
We'll save
when
that for the
Bryson
Bryson
comes.
episode, which
Yeah.
will probably be in like 2 months.
Couple years. Tristan Gemsen,
What?
Yeah, you don't talk much on the podcast.
would you I have a question for you.
Yeah, what?
Would you rather be trapped in a car in the middle of the ocean, or
Triple Daddy in the middle of the ocean.
or lost in outer space, just in a spacesuit?
I'd
So
rather
is the
be lost
car
in outer
like
space.
waterproof, or is
Yeah,
water?
like
coming
okay,
in?
it doesn't have to be
Either
a
way, you're
car.
gonna die.
Just imagine just like a big glass box, like I guess the size of a car, and
Well, either way, you're gonna die.
Yeah, just
yeah,
in
either way you're
space.
gonna die.
Whichever
How you wanna die.
space.
I guess space
Yeah,
would be
space
more
for sure.
interesting.
Whichever way I could kill
But-
myself
but-
faster.
Maybe, hey,
Space, take it
maybe
all.
you know, a passing submarine might come by and be like, "Hey, there's a guy in the
A
black
passing
box."
submarine. Let me stop and open up the underwater door and let this man out of his box. Because I'm totally prepared for this
Maybe
situation.
an underwater squad.
Wait, Dustin, does the box have no doors, or they have to break open the box?
You're in a room with no doors.
No,
no
I
windows.
guess you can open the doors.
You got a
Just
mirror.
Because then, like, if they have to
table.
break it
Mirror
open,
table.
we'll get killed by the end
You
of
see what you saw.
Yeah, I know.
You saw the table. And
I don't know. Yeah, I know. I guess you're not that deep, so
Too
more
bad,
pressure
make a
would
hole.
just like destroy
It's just
you.
in there.
You're just chilling.
that was real.
You're just chilling in
Just
the ocean.
jump.
I'm just chilling.
Being in the ocean.
Wait, you said space?
Space.
I think I would
Yeah,
do space
space.
also because I know for a fact that I'm terrified of the ocean, and I'd probably be terrified of drifting through space, but I don't know that.
In space, you got a nice
Yeah.
view of the Earth. In the ocean, you just got a nice view of water.
Also, I might see something cool
Yeah,
before I
it's just blurry. You can't see
Nothing
anything.
else.
Wait, hang on.
Oh.
Where am I in the ocean and where am I in space?
I don't think we thought about
Could
this.
he
It's
fall
the-
back to Earth from space?
Okay, that's
Well,
not why I'm
you could
asking.
fall off.
You
bro.
can fart your way back, but you might propelling yourself.
And then if you manage to make it to the atmosphere of the Earth,
You just
we
start
will give
falling.
you the benefit of it won't tear you to shreds.
Yeah, you'll live.
Falling,
Somehow.
there's no guarantees you still survive the fall, but it won't tear you to shreds.
You're just gonna fall down and land in the middle of the ocean.
Land in the box.
You're
You're in the bottom of the ocean. You've been in there for like 2 days. You look up, and just a man, just in a spacesuit, just comes crashing, and he's farting along the way, and he crashes through there and just drowns both of you.
Yeah. What do you guys think? Leave your comments.
Would you rather fall from space onto someone or have someone from space fall onto you? Let me know. Text me individually and let me know your answer.
FaceTime me.
Right now,
That-
FaceTime him right now. We're gonna okay. It's time. This segment of the podcast. We're gonna take a call. So let's get our first caller on the line.
Okay, wait, no. First person that's not one of us to watch this and FaceTime me gets
A cupcake.
a cupcake or $1. You'll get something.
You'll get a cupcake and
You'll
a
get a
dollar will be
surprise.
inside
No
of it.
refund.
I
You'll
know
eat the dollar.
nobody's gonna be watching this. That's why I'll give you $4,000. I'm buying. I'll.
Spencer's watching.
Hey, thumbs
Spence.
up.
I bet Spencer's at home
So
right now
let's
saying,
FaceTime him like,
"Hey
what?
guys."
Like,
Yeah, dude, he probably
podcast.
did. So did I.
No one's gonna watch it.
So you go to school.
Yeah.
Sure about that?
It's school.
Kiss
Yeah.
any cute
What's
girls?
the title of it?
Nah, they don't exist.
All girls are
S&T.
Filipino.
All girls are ugly. You heard it here first from Dale.
What? Filipino?
Dale thinks girls are ugly, so you should definitely kill him.
That's a lie.
You should definitely
Yeah.
kill him.
So
Yeah.
school.
Yeah, you have a fun St. Patrick's Day down there.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a good thing down
It's
there. Missouri has a
great.
T, by the way. I was
Yeah.
trying to get him to say it. He wouldn't say it.
I thought you were talking about like school, like right now, like summer school. 'Cause it kind of sucks.
you're doing that? I didn't
Yeah.
know you're doing that. Why are you doing that?
I can't take any classes next semester if I don't have Cal 2.
Ew.
Yeah, so like,
Where are you taking that at?
Merrimack Community College. Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of sucks, you know. Spending my summer there.
Big
How
Mac.
long you got that for?
8 weeks.
How many weeks has it been?
2 days.
So yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, got a long ways to go.
Had a very weird experience after the Blues game, the watch party. So
we should probably clarify. I want to just say something real quick.
The Blues
Right now,
lost.
the Blues. We are not yet at
It's
Game
3-3,
7,
right?
so we don't know who won the Stanley Cup. So please don't spoil it for us, because this is the day before.
How
Okay,
would that
do
Matthew.
not come back in time and spoil it for us.
Okay, Matthew, go ahead.
So yeah, I just got back from the game. Went to Denny's after Middle Passage, and then
we went through slavery and middle
yeah,
class.
literally like three of us were packed in the back of Jen's trunk,
Yeah,
and like we're
One
just like
trunk.
watching like cars just like drive behind us. We're just like, what's up?
it's like kids on a school bus.
That wasn't even like the thing was we got to like the Blues watch party like 4 hours before the game started. So we
Yeah,
were just
because we like had to get in that motherfucker.
yeah, all right, because there was so many people. So we
There's
had to
so many people.
standing and sitting in grass
And throw up
for
Josh.
so long. And then we lose. It was so disappointing.
And then, as
It
soon as
was
we
so-
leave, they score. And we're like, ah, yes.
Yeah,
Well,
but
it was
I mean,
too late,
you know,
though.
we weren't gonna. It was like third period, and then so that was the slavery part. Then we went reverse African slavery psychology, and we went from slavery to the Middle Passage, and we were packed into a trunk like sardines
With like fucking lawn chairs, like as a
yeah,
blanket.
like sitting. I was sitting like on a lawn chair on my back, and it was the most painful thing with 3 lawn chairs on top of
And we
me.
were all-
And in the middle of downtown, then we like took a wrong turn. We ended up in East St. Louis with 9 people in 1 car, and with alcohol, and it's a lot of illegal things going on here. And it took like I don't even like an hour to
Oh,
get
they're gonna
home
get
or
you,
something,
man.
like 40
yeah,
minutes.
because there's so much traffic.
There was so many people there, unnecessary amount of people there, and I was very uncomfortable, and I hate the Blues.
Yeah, honestly, like,
Heard it here first. Justin hates the Blues.
we popping shots of
I would
Gloria.
love you guys if you just won, but you made me go through middle passage. So.
Anyway, so after Gloria, and then
Oh yeah, there's a story.
I went back to my car and drove back home. I get out of my car and like I hear someone say like help. I'm like what's going on? I look over to the right. There's this elderly woman. She's like 80 years old and she's like someone's trying to kill me. I'm like I was like genuinely like so scared. I was like what is going on? No, like just like her. And then like I just like went to my house and was like and like me and my dad were like talking to her through the window and then we just called 12 on her. Because like
Well, was she like off of perk 30? Like
no, she's off of Alzheimer's.
I need to get one of those. That sounds like a great time.
Someone's trying to kill me.
Yeah, basically like called
Someone was
12.
actually trying to kill her.
Y'all want to try all
No,
time?
definitely no one was trying to kill her. She just like was super old, didn't know what was going on.
What if it was like Bird Box?
Bernard?
Bernard.
Yeah, that was very interesting.
She saw Bernard and then she like thought someone was trying to kill her.
So
So
yeah,
she was trying to kill herself.
basically a free.
She was shopping earlier that day. Bernard came up on her, spooked her.
I need whatever she's smoking because that sounds like a fantastic.
You want to be like scared because someone's trying to kill you.
You want to
Yeah.
stand in the middle of the street and talk to Matthew?
Help!
Help! Matthew, Justin just like takes a sip of something and he just
Help! Oh, it's scary.
Oh, scary.
Oh, scary.
Oh, scary.
I'm insane.
Oh,
Yeah, that
let's
was
get
interesting.
I'm insane
insane
up on the screen, please.
Everybody look at the camera.
I'm insane.
That's the thumbnail.
You can. Never mind.
Um,
There's something else. I learned something dumb about them. You're tan.
Yeah, went to the lake. Except, okay, I got a really
That
bad
was a lake.
problem. My swimming suit is higher up on my waist than my shorts are, which is already really bad because my legs are super long. And now I have a bad tan line.
Let's see it.
So I'll show you mine.
It's probably not there right now because I'm sitting down, but...
Dale's naked. Yeah,
How
this
many
is not as
fish
bad
did
as
you
mine.
catch?
Ooh, caught a ton of fish.
Oh yeah.
Can we
Yeah,
get
we're
fishing
fishing.
memes?
Wait,
on
hang
the
on, hang
board?
on.
Fishing?
Dale go fishing, catch all
all
trout.
Can we just
Hold on, can't come to work today.
just
my
like
hands in the cast.
just slideshow a bunch of fishing memes right now?
What I just said.
Let's talk about fishing.
Just one.
You know, there's
That's all.
no,
My
it was
sister
much
caught
fun.
some fish too.
There
Put it
actually
on
it reminds me
Instagram.
of this one story.
Doesn't remind me of that at
Yeah,
all.
my like ex-wife, like she said, it's either me or fishing, and so I just went out to the lake, and I like sometimes I still miss her. You know, like gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta fish, but like you fish. What's important? Like.
Oh God.
the one meme, it's like woman goes up to a fishing well. It's a or
Fishing well. I wish I was useful to men. Turns into fish.
that's what happens. That's like, she goes to a fishing well and says, "I wish to be irresistible to men." She turns into a fish. It's poof. It's a fish. It's like my favorite one.
We've been going for about 20 minutes. Tristan has said like 5
Tristan,
words.
say something.
Tell us a
I don't
story.
How's Newtown?
It's alright, yeah.
Well, let's
It
film a-
still makes no sense.
Can we film
What-
a podcast
there's a-
there?
You
Do a
have to get
special
a bunch of
podcast?
lawns.
Like, sorry about
That house is so cool. $1 million house.
Oh,
It has a
yeah.
hot
Oh,
tub
yeah.
on the top.
Yeah, and like an elevator.
Can we go?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We can go look at the house. You can go in it.
No, go in the house.
No.
Like,
No,
in
there's
the
someone
house.
Can we
also
just like knock
bought
on
it.
the door? Hey, can we check out your house?
we
Can we,
check out the hot tub?
can we film a podcast here?
Hey,
Let me get a hot tub.
hey, you want a cupcake?
Can I get a hot tub? What is that from?
It's like a
It's
commercial.
from a
Yeah.
State Farm commercial.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like-
Can I get a hot tub?
Yeah,
We filmed the vine in Nellie's basement.
yeah, that was literally so long ago. That was probably like 6 years ago.
Yeah, we
Some
probably
shit.
like you guys were probably in middle school. I was probably still in 5th grade, and it was like move your head. It was like I think Isaac or Nellie was like, "Can I get a hot tub?" And then Will was like wrapped around the pole, and it was just his face, and he goes,
No, I said that. Kid. I know. I said it. I said it.
Okay.
Okay, no, Will. The whole point of the vine was Will just going, "No," and that was it.
You can't get a hot
Bring
R.I.P.
back Mason Ike vines.
R.I.P. Vine. 2001 to 2009.
Hardy's
This
nuts.
is one.
2001. 2009.
2001.
What?
Here, I'm gonna send you a
Years
picture.
ago.
I'm gonna put it up on the board.
Okay.
You'll know when I see it. But for when Matthew said 2001 to 2009, I'll send you a picture. You'll know what it is. So it will have just gone away by my gesture. I love having this power.
Bernard highlights.
Goes on the screen.
what last podcast in you asked like what was like the worst like money like you spent or
Oh, yeah.
purchasing decision. I never got to. I couldn't think of something. I just
PUBG
reminded.
for Xbox.
No.
Exact same time.
It's Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter World is the worst game
Oh,
of all
no,
time.
my God.
I paid $60 for it. Look at Saga's face.
Hey, live audience, can we give it a pause for Monster Hunter World? How good of a game it was.
Whoa! Why are you
Yeah.
clapping, audience
Monster
member?
Hunter, bro, like you can't attack and move
Yeah.
at the same time.
Yeah, you
yes.
like you can't. You attack and then you like do an attack and then you have to turn and then you.
The
do
game
an
is
attack.
so prehistoric. They hadn't figured out how to move and swing a sword at the same time. They hadn't figured it out yet.
Oh.
Oh.
Nobody can know what we're looking at.
No one will ever know. No one will ever know. You'll never meet the man
Don't
behind the
question
camera.
it.
Just kidding, you will.
Yeah, Monster Hunter World is trash.
Yeah, definitely the worst $60 I've ever spent in my life.
Wait,
I don't
did you
know
buy
if
PUBG for Xbox?
I didn't buy PUBG.
Oh, there you go. That would have been top of your list.
Definitely not.
I didn't play
still
PUBG for a long
lot.
time, and then I started it, and it was fun.
PUBG is fun.
But like I like.
Yeah, you better, okay, hang on. We're gonna restart the film.
Starter.
It's been like almost 30 minutes, so.
people who play Monster Hunter will do this.
What was that?
No, I need.
What, you go. It's kind of gay.
What do you do? That's what I need. Can we get that's what I need on the screen?
I know you're all mad about Monster Hunter World right now. So you might just say this, both of you, either one of you. What's the worst game you've ever played?
Monster Hunter.
I don't know if that's the worst game I've played. I have to think about it.
I mean, like, yeah, there's definitely
play a lot
worse
of
games.
games.
There's worse games, but I think no, I need
Wait,
to
Kingdom
elaborate.
of Keflings.
I thought you were about to say Kingdom Hearts was about arcade.
Nah.
I like the thing with Monster Hunter World is that it seemed like it had such like big like expectations for it and stuff, and it was just it did not meet my standard.
You were
it
just
wasn't-
bad.
No, dude, the game just sucked. It was just bad. The
It's just the same
controls
thing over
were
and over
bad.
again.
The story was horrible. You you just like what? Like there's like cats and people on a boat, and then you're like, hey, there's some monsters over there. Want to go tickle them? Yeah. Then you go hunt down monsters. You kill some of them, or you just capture some of them, and it's like you just take their meat or whatever. It's just weird. It's like
Talking about Pokemon?
pretty much. That's why I hate Pokemon.
It's about the grind.
Okay, what's your least favorite game?
Mewtwo is right. Ash is a slave owner.
Nintendogs.
Fuck you.
What?
Fuck you.
You say that's the worst game you played?
Let's get
No,
Nintendo.
No, I
someone
definitely,
just-
I definitely know a game I hate more.
What?
Clash of Clans.
Matthew
Clash
always
of Clans
hated
is
Clash-
the worst game I've ever played. I hate Clash of Clans. It's the only reason I ever got it because literally the entirety of the chat had Clash of Clans. I always hated it because everyone would be playing it and I'd be like Town Hall 3.
I don't know why Matthew hates it because when I would look at Matthew seems like someone who would have a level 500 Town Hall or something. Matthew seems
You are kind of built like
you built like a competitive.
You remember
Clash
Sergio Clash of
You
Clans?
call me Riley?
Clans. Yes.
But I don't know if you guys ever heard about this, but there was this meme with Riley. It was so funny. Every single time I'd look at Riley go like this, that's really where that came from. And I'd always be like, Riley, show them the face, and he never would do it. And as soon as no one was looking,
Dude,
it was so it was hilarious.
that exact same thing happens with me and Isaac. Isaac does this one face, and he's only showed me the face. He never does it in public. I'm like, Isaac, do the face, and he just won't do it. And as soon as nobody's looking, and he's just looking at me, he'll do this face, and I can't do it. I've never seen anyone else do it, and
Wait, what is
it's so fun. It's like I don't know. It's like he like brings his like chin like up and out, and like his like lip like I don't know how to explain it. It's so weird.
That's like
It's
literally
so
where
funny.
that meme came from. Like because Riley literally did that. It was
I
so
want
funny.
to get a picture of Isaac doing the face and put it
And
on.
Riley. But no one will ever be able to see it except for me and Justin, respectively.
Yeah, I've been racking my brain about what's the worst game I've ever played. Can you
Yeah,
think
I
of
really don't
anything?
know.
I can't think of anything either.
Like Clash
I played too
Royale,
many
Clash
games.
Royale was like, it's pretty decent. But Clash of Clans is trash.
I'm really like I know for a fact there have just been like some really shit
Yeah,
games that I've played recently, but I can't even.
yeah,
can't
it's
even
hard. It's hard to
begin
like.
The Division.
Nah.
The Division fucking sucks. That's the first game I thought of that
Wait,
was like a
how
bad
much
game.
did you spend on it?
How much
Did
did I
you
spend on it? I
spend,
spent
like,
$60 on that game.
Okay, there's your
Yeah,
problem.
Here's the thing.
I spent 15 on it,
There's
and I
your
had a good time.
Okay, I spent $60.
The less money you spend, the more fun you'll
I spent
have.
$60 on the Division. And
I
here's
had fun playing it for like a little.
Your mom.
little
Keep
minutes.
that in mind in the bedroom,
This
kids.
was my experience playing the Division. I got on the Division. I played through some
I've
of the
heard the
story
story.
missions. It was okay. I've told the story 1,000 times, but they've never heard it. I fucking
Yes, they have.
I decided to stop playing because the way the Division works is when you have to go somewhere, you can fast travel, but if you've never been somewhere, then you can't fast travel there. You have to walk there. And it was the furthest I'd ever had to walk for something in that game at this point, and it was 2 kilometers from my current location. And I consciously made the decision that it was not worth walking 2 kilometers in that game to continue playing it. So I got off and I never played it again. I spent $60 on it. I played the game for like 3 hours.
That was me with Monster Hunter.
We played it for like a decent amount.
The thing is, I tried. I really did try Monster Hunter once. I spent at least 12 hours playing it. Like probably like 12 hours, I think. And it just like it was like you're just doing like fighting the same monsters. And it's just.
Tristan, did you play the
Don't
Division
get
Alpha
Monster
and Beta with me, John, and Raymond?
I think so back then.
That was like the most fun I've ever had on
It was
Xbox,
cool
I
as a
think.
beta, but then I think I
Yeah.
never
I
played
feel like
the
I was in the beta. I feel like I played the
A lot of
beta.
games are fun as a beta, but the
The
actual
Destiny
games,
beta was
Doom.
so fun.
dude, that's what I was
We
thinking
played the
of.
Doom beta so much,
I
and I don't
played-
think a single person bought that.
I
game.
know.
We were all like about to get
I
this
was
game,
like,
bro.
I was
We about to
on
get it.
board to get it, and then just like I didn't, and nobody else got
Yeah.
it, so I was like, okay, well, like I guess from nowhere it's good.
That was-
I had so much fun
That's like
playing
the problem
beta.
with new games
'Cause I was
like
good
that.
at
It's like you don't like you want to get a game, but you don't know if anyone's gonna get it.
Yeah.
Like Friday the 13th.
Leave it in the past, man.
Matthew, didn't you buy the game before you told any of us about it?
Yeah.
No. Well,
I feel like
I don't
He
remember.
bought
I feel like
Hey,
Matthew's
guys,
like,
I
dude,
got
check out
Friday
this new game I just bought, and like,
No,
he went over
no,
his
I
house
know, I
and he was
remember
playing, he was like,
exactly
oh, this is pretty cool. And then,
I saw like a 20-minute like gameplay trailer of it like on IGN or something. I sent it in the chat. I'm like, this looks tough. And then when it finally came out, like there was like no games I had to play, so I just like got it, and then I was like, wow, this is tough, and then no one got it.
You are totally right. If everyone got that game in the prime of Xbox, that would have been so much fun. But no one got it.
It even
It's
it didn't like
just
run that
slasher in
well.
the dark.
Yeah,
Well,
but
not the
like
dark,
there was
just
some
slasher.
like there was a lot of like problems with it and like glitches, but like I feel like that would
Yeah,
have
that would've
made
made
it
it better.
more fun.
That would've made it
Like,
hilarious.
there was so many funny things where like Jason would like be invisible or like some stupid shit. And the funniest thing about it is like you can literally like the voice proximity chat. Like you can literally hear Jason. Like if you were nearby Jason, you could hear
That would
him.
be
So
great.
imagine if like Spencer's Jason or something. You see him, like,
This man doing that fucking high pitched voice. He's just, I'm good.
like think how scary that
That would
would
have
be.
been a great time,
I
but
do-
it just didn't happen. Get over it.
I mean, that's not like it still can't happen. I mean.
Nobody's getting Friday the 13th. We
Uh,
could just
well-
play slasher on GTA.
Well, bro, like they got a discount. I don't know why they don't bring the price down.
because
wait, how much is it right now?
I feel like it's still $40.
they're not paying $40
Yeah.
for that game.
Wait, but how much would you pay for it?
I would pay
$1.
I'd pay
I'd probably pay,
$15
like,
for
yeah,
that game
15.
easily. If everyone got it,
Dude,
would
I don't know
pay
why they don't discount it. It's not like it's a popular game. Like it's like a Kickstart game, but like they don't discount it.
It took. I think it took. How old is GTA? GTA is 6 years old. I think it took 4 or 5 years for GTA to go below $60.
That's a good ass game.
Well,
They
yeah.
keep
Yeah,
updating
I'm not
it.
comparing GTA to Friday the 13th.
Please don't do that. Please. How long did it take like Super Smash Bros? I know like Super Smash Bros like Brawl like super long.
Super Smash Bros. 64 is actually $70.
I own it. Ooh.
I lied. Not true.
I was
Not true, I
scared
like-
for a second. I was like why?
What?
I finally thought about like the worst game that I've played. It isn't bad in retrospect, but during my time playing the game, I did not have a good experience. It was Star Citizen 2. It's a game where you just like get a spaceship, you can fly around in it.
I remember you
and
like,
everything.
playing that.
Yeah,
thought
no,
you liked it though.
I guess I liked it. So I guess I hate it in retrospect. I liked it at the time, but it tells you next to nothing about how anything in the game works. Like you have to watch like
It's like all
so
PC,
many
it's like all
videos.
PC games. I feel like.
Was that the game where you ran out of fuel?
No,
and-
that's Elite Dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was
Okay.
thinking.
There's somewhat similar games, but like in Elite Dangerous, you can do a lot more in the beginning. And Star Citizen, it looks insanely good, but in the beginning, I finally got to my spaceship. Someone literally hopped in and jacked my spaceship, ran it into the space station, and it blew up.
I thought you were gonna say the sun.
The sun.
Someone just stole it, just flew straight to the sun.
I was still in the ship while it was all happening, and I can't kick him out. And then I decided to go to, after I got my ship back, I went to a nearby planet to like land on it. In Elite Dangerous, there's no like real gravity, so if there is gravity on the planet, you can just like nosedive and then just pull out straight away. There's gravity in that game, so if you're barreling into the planet and you try to straighten out, you're just gonna splat right into the planet at like 7,000 miles per hour.
I remember one game like I played the beta and like I thought it was so fun, but then never got was Star Wars Battlefront, like the remake, the new one.
Yeah.
The first-
Did you play the beta, Dale?
I think I
it was
I
like
have
this.
the first
It was like
one.
this. Oh, you actually have the game.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I got it for Christmas.
The map,
a
like
couple
the
years ago.
beta was so fun, like the snow map or whatever. I thought it was gonna be like
Yeah.
so good. No one got it.
I played
Except
the,
Dale.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
I played Battlefront, like the actual Battlefront, like 1 and 2, like the old
Oh, yeah.
ones on
Those ones are
PlayStation
so much
2.
better.
That fucking some of the best games I've ever played. Not even
Yeah.
like no cap, like actually so much fun.
Yeah, what are like what would you say like some of like the best games you've ever played?
Okay,
I-
Grand Theft
I-
Auto 5 is definitely
well,
my
I've
favorite
had
game.
the most-
answer
I
for
would
me is
I
pretty
would say
obvious.
I would say like other than the obvious one, I guess. What would you say? Like like I think that's like a really good game.
Portal 2?
It's like
Fallout 3.
I'm not gonna say Overwatch because that's my obvious answer.
yeah.
World of Warcraft is really really good. Like, well, I played during like Wrath of the Lich King Cataclysm, which wasn't the prime of the game, but I've had a great time. Fucking Titanfall 1 and 2.
Ooh,
Before
Titanfall.
that,
I
don't
love
know.
Titanfall 2.
Taken King Destiny is one of the best eras of any game ever,
That's true. That was
Yeah.
fun.
and it came and went. It's
Yeah.
no longer, you can't even play it. God, fucking Skyrim.
Low-key, like Skyrim is overrated.
Skyrim's the only single player game I've been able to like heavily get myself into.
Final Fantasy 15.
I really like
That's a
Skyrim,
good
and I
game.
still do, and I like playing it when
Did
it
you
came
not
out.
finish it?
I
Tristan
did
could-
finish it.
No, you
Tristan
told.
didn't
Oh,
you
at one
told
point,
me-
yeah, because like it
That
would
game,
say
like-
that there was like a danger next to me, and there's nothing
Wait,
around me.
what game?
Final Fantasy 15.
Like I say, I
like,
was
you know,
in
like
danger.
the danger bar that would pop
Yeah,
up, or, like
yeah.
it was like constantly on the screen. Like,
I
I
couldn't do
couldn't get away
anything.
from danger.
I literally went into the middle of a field and there's nothing there, and I'm like, all right, there's no danger here. What do you want me to do?
There's a bee above you at all
that
times.
was a good game.
Yeah.
I like Legend of Zelda: Skyward Sword. One of the
Ooh.
best games.
Bioshock Infinite.
I tried playing that. and
I
never
just
finished it.
I just recommend Legend of
So
Zelda.
good, especially at the end.
You gonna spoil it for us?
Nah.
Well, I mean, the game's
Just-
been out for
Bioshock
Yeah.
Spoiler.
Spoiler.
Let's put that on the screen.
Spoiler.
Bioshock
Spoiler
Infinite,
alert for-
spoiler alert.
I've never played
Bioshock.
Bioshock.
I
I didn't spoil anything.
No, I've never played biology.
I've never played Bioshock.
I hate biology. Biology.
Hang on. I gotta ask a question, everyone. I've asked this question before, and I think I know, but this is just gonna help me more. Who is your favorite Ninja Turtle?
You. Okay.
No, we can talk
Bro,
about it.
honestly, I'm not even like really hip on all of them.
Yes. Same, I never watched Ninja Turtles.
Leonardo, Raphael,
Wait, Leonardo da
Donatello.
Vinci.
Just
Leonardo da
annoying
Vinci.
with it. It's like I completely forgot about the Ninja Turtles ages ago.
I like Donatello because
I never even watched it really.
I've always liked just a staff as a weapon, just like a stick.
I was gonna say who uses the staff because
Donatello. He's
Yeah.
the purple one with the smart one. I just like it. I like his weapon because it's just like a sword or the size or stabbing whatever. But this dude just got a stick, dude. Like he just beat you with a stick. Like that's cool, so cool to me.
what does Leonardo use?
He uses the katanas. Okay,
He's
hang
my
on.
second favorite.
Didn't we dress
Yes,
up?
we did.
We put on the
We
Ninja
did.
Turtle
Oh yeah,
masks.
Blue one.
we did.
You were Leonardo. I was Raphael. You were Mike. Were you Donatello?
I'm pretty sure I was Donatello.
And you were. I guess you were.
I
Were
have
you
no
orange or
idea.
purple when we did that?
I
don't know.
I don't remember at all. I think there's a picture somewhere.
When we say dress up as the Ninja Turtles, we literally just
Just
went to a party
masks.
store and bought the Ninja Turtle
Yeah.
mask.
That's all it
I
is.
remember you were Raphael because
I was definitely.
you took that weird
I took that picture.
and it looks
I'll send
scary.
you the picture. Put it up on the screen. I will send you that picture
Sure.
of me, and it's literally the caption. It's a Snapchat picture. The picture just. This picture is so fucking scary. And it just looks like I have no eyes.
Wait, was that Halloween, I guess?
That was around. Yeah, I think it was for
like
one of
a-
Addison's.
I thought it was like
Halloween.
a Mardi Gras
Actually,
party.
Yeah, I don't think it was Halloween.
Oh yeah, it was Addison's Mardi Gras party. And we had to wear masks and we were like Ninja Turtles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but didn't Joe and Jugal get
Joe's
random
Yeah, they
got
bought
some,
the like
purple mask.
they bought just masks from because
they
they were
had
like
hats, I thought.
there was like if you walked into Party City there was all of the same items but in just in different colors and Jugal bought the same items that Joe did but in black and Joe was in white.
Oh yeah, I thought Jugal was green.
Yeah, I thought he
Maybe-
Yeah, someone had green one,
I'm
someone had
just-
purple one.
Spitballing.
I'm pretty sure.
Remember
I
the
was
Halloween
Donatello.
party when Tristan showed up as a Destiny exotic?
I
forgot about that. Tristan's fucking
Tristan with an
exotic
engram.
helmet.
I remember me, Malik, and Matthew were talking about this
So,
the other
yeah.
day.
Real quick,
Tristan,
5
this is
minutes.
about you. Pay attention. Me,
I was there.
yeah, no, you weren't. We're talking about something. I'm talking about something
Is
else.
this the
Okay.
video of
Me,
you
Alec,
pushing up
and
and down
Vivi-
his chair?
No, that was painful. We were talking about how just the old Destiny days, Black Garden, and you always pop a 3, and you would always get an exotic. You got everyone was mad at you because you got you're like, oh, I got an exotic
Oh,
every
God, I
time,
remember
and
this.
everybody would get so mad. It would just get more and more exotic.
Literally just hearing that.
No one got more exotic than Tristan.
This during that period of time, I was going through the worst struggle I've ever had in that game, which was trying to get either Meet a Multi-Tool or the last word, and I got 3 primary engrams over the course of 3 or 4 weeks, and they were all hard light. Every single one of them just turned into hard light, and I was like, I'm just never getting this gun. And I finally got the last word, and it sucks.
It's so bad.
It's so bad.
I remember
It used to be second best game gun in the
Second best
game.
game.
Yeah.
Best game in the go.
Yeah.
And then I got
Back
me a
during the storm
multi-tool
meta.
and last word in the span of 30 minutes
Oh,
of opening
yeah.
my engram.
If you've ever played Destiny 1 and you think that the last word is better than the first curse, then you're fucking kidding yourself.
I'd still probably use it over first.
First curse is fucking
About Red
my
Death,
favorite
the
gun.
Death
of
of
the game.
Hawkmoon, dude. Hawkmoon's best
Hot
game.
Moon is first.
Supercell is my favorite example.
Supercell is good. That is an
About
acceptable
Red
answer to the
Death.
question. Red Death is.
I like how the one
It's
with the
the
most
best
hours in
looking one.
Destiny just looked at us and was like, what is wrong with Alec?
Well, I'll ask you what your favorite Destiny exotic is when you're on the podcast, but you can hold your goddamn horses. What's your favorite Destiny exotic? Destiny 1.
Peregrine Greaves. That removes the
I was talking about whelm skins.
Peregrine Greaves the
Wait,
reason
wait,
this is-
armor or gun?
Well, I was thinking gun, but you can do armor too.
Yeah, no, armor, Peregrine Greaves are easily the best because the reason why it got so good with shoulder charge is because that removes any nerfs Bungie made to shoulder charge. So that's why it was so
And double the damage if you're in the air.
And that's why we all hate you.
That's how
why
I
I
can shoulder
stopped
charge
playing
you
Destiny.
12 feet in the air.
Because I couldn't
Oh,
kill
it keeps the old targeting system?
Yeah, keep your old target.
Okay.
The best warlock exotic armor. If you
Sunbreaker.
are talking about Destiny 1.
Wait,
Talking
Oh, it wasn't Destiny.
Was it
Wait.
Sunbreaker? Was that
Yeah,
the
like
name?
where it was like the Gucci.
Sunbreakers?
Gucci Infinity.
Yeah, they
those
were
are
called
the-
Sunbreaker.
Yeah,
no,
it was-
I
no,
sold them first
fuck
3 weeks
that.
of the game.
No,
Oh.
that sucks. The best exotic armor for a warlock, if you were playing PvE, and I'm only talking Voidwalker because that's the only one that matters. If you're playing PvE, it's the Obsidian Mine because you just get
So
infinite
much
Nova
fun.
Bomb. You just
Oh,
Nova
yeah.
Bomb forever. And if you are playing PvP, then it's the Nothing Monocles. That is
Okay.
that
What
is
does
not
that
that is not disputable. That is just
wait,
fact.
What is that again?
The Nothing Monocles, it gives your scatter grenades, it makes
Tracking.
them explode like larger, and it also gives them tracking. And it's like
OP.
if you throw it at anyone successfully, they die, no matter what. And you get 2 of them.
The best thing about Warlock is that you had like a ranged melee.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
everyone got
Warlock
so
melee-
mad at that.
Yeah.
Warlock.
I could
Wow.
kill Tristan from here.
We were all
So-
3 warlocks.
No.
No,
were
he
you
I
on
was,
the-
I was
I was a
Hunter
Warlock.
Titan.
Fuck you.
I hate Warlock.
Yeah, warlock gang.
I
warlock
Alright,
gang. We
favorite
on
gun.
Wait, you were Warlock?
Pocket
Yeah.
Infinity.
Yeah.
I
And you
didn't know-
can't get it anymore because it was year 1 only when they still had exotic
Well, in
quests.
Destiny 1, I know it was a Warlock.
Exotic
I feel like I
bounties.
was a Warlock in Destiny 2.
Yeah. She's gonna beat us up, dude.
And then favorite armor, I'm a Hunter main, and my favorite armor is Twilight Garrison, which is a Titan chest piece.
Twilight Garrison was pretty cool.
Well, I knew-
Because you could like juke people. Nickname is Twilight Garrett Lawson.
Twilight Garrison.
In them guts.
Twilight Garrison was a good piece of armor.
We get Garrett in them guts.
It was what a fucking ugly piece of shit Twilight Garrison is. What an
Oh, yeah,
ugly,
it was pretty
just
ugly.
ugliest exotic in the whole game.
It wouldn't be effective.
Now,
by
Armamentarium
shaders.
was pretty
Yeah.
ugly until they like let your
Yeah.
shaders
But
affect
Twilight
it.
Garrison, you couldn't shader it. No
It
matter
looked like garbage.
Yeah.
it was just a like a.
I hated
Blue-
that
like
in,
an ugly
in
blue.
Destiny
But it's so
2
useful.
that you
Yeah,
had to
it's
put
so
a shader on like every single
That was
thing.
bad.
Yeah,
I
that was
was
bad.
like,
They need to go
I
back to
hate
the old
that
shaders.
I was like,
It
why?
was just. I
Like,
want to coordinate my colors.
and
I
if you-
want-
if you
like, I like
changed
how they can
it,
put it
then
on your
you have to,
gun.
like, change-
Yeah,
But
the
on
gun
each
thing was
piece
cool.
of armor individually, that just sucks.
That's too much.
Yeah.
Too much. Destiny too
And
bad.
then, and then you just end up looking ugly because you don't want to put shaders on everything because
Yeah.
you're just gonna like power up and then
And
change.
yeah,
it.
you just want to replace the armor.
Yeah. You don't want to waste your cool shaders.
What was your favorite piece of exotic armor? Or you already said your gun.
I guess some. I don't even know really.
I don't
can't
remember-
even, like, remember.
I don't
like,
remember any of
anything.
like the names of them.
Yeah, same.
Do you remember what they look like?
No.
Yeah.
No, I
Damn.
don't.
There was one that I was really excited to get when I got it. It was I can't remember what it was. It was one of the Stormcaller ones, so it was one of the newer ones, and it was like a pair of gloves.
And they had like little lightning.
It was it was like a steampunk kind of looking thing, and it had
And
like
it,
lightning coming out.
Increase your melee range.
It,
Some shit.
it would increase your melee range,
Even more
and
for
it
a
would give you
warlock. which is
it would give you
broken.
2 melee charges as well. And I can't remember what it was called, but that was pretty fucking incredible. Like, Stormcaller was really fun. Stormcaller was fun. What was the name of the fucking solar subclass? I don't even
A
remember.
warlock.
Sunsinger.
Sunsinger.
Sunsinger. Sunsinger, not fun. Don't play it.
Nah,
Unless
that
you're doing
one
the
used to
raid.
on raids.
Unless you were doing the raid.
Self-res.
Self-res,
OP
godlike.
actually.
Yeah, that's like all you.
Titan bubble. That's super
Tristan's
good.
like, I like Titan. I only play Titan. Titan is all I know.
It
I
is
have a
the
Titan
best.
shield.
It's the best.
Titan. I have the shield from Destiny 2.
It's
I
the
throw
only
it at
thing
children.
that matters.
TBT to GTA money glitches.
Money! Can we get money?
We already did that. We already put money up on the screen.
yeah, but it wasn't.
It was just money. What do you expect to put the audio clip up on the screen? Just a waft.
Just a wave.
Yeah,
Just
so
a wave.
I just want like a sound, like literally like a random,
SoundCloud.
random dancing button, like type beat, like we can press it, it just goes money, just like really loud.
No one's eating a cupcake yet.
I can't. I
That was just
ate
bad.
2 already.
I need to get my third one for the
Yeah,
hour.
I'll talk about this at some other time, but conspiracy theory, GTA purposely put the money glitches into the game so that people would actually play the game, and then later when they took them out, people would actually spend money because they wanted to get money.
Because they wanted more.
Yeah. Because like if they didn't have the money glitches in the first place, then no one would play the game because everything was too expensive and they wouldn't actually want to pay for it.
So what you're saying is, get money, yeah,
It's
yeah.
all just a scheme. Tristan, your thoughts?
Scheming.
Yeah, Tristan
Sure.
hasn't schemed.
Yeah,
So
you're
what was
sure.
the last team Tristan did was like from like
Vipers.
January to
So my
when he didn't
the
talk to
fucking
us
senior
for
walk.
months.
Senior
Oh yeah, your opinions on your disappearance?
Oh, what happened?
Yeah, what?
TBT to the project you were working on.
You're working on a project. Other than that,
That didn't pan out at all.
What was it?
Yeah,
What was the project?
No one has to know the project.
tell me.
Why?
Tell me now.
No.
The
Will you
people
tell us
want
out
to
for the
know.
podcast?
No.
Put it on the
people
screen.
wanna know.
The people.
What was it?
Tristan was bullied.
It's,
in
it's,
high
it's
school.
clearly
Have
not
your shit.
happening, so you might as well
Yeah.
tell us.
No.
Tell me. Tell soccer.
Tell up.
Email me.
You have to
One
bleep his
person.
name out.
Just,
No,
okay,
no,
write.
no,
Okay,
no.
you don't have to tell us. Just write it in Braille.
Yeah.
You write it in Braille. I'll write it in that one thing that I said.
Just think about it really hard right now, and I'll see if I can read your thoughts.
Speed it up.
Are you doing it?
Yeah, sure.
He was gonna kiss me on the lips.
Oh my God, Tristan's
Big
gay.
project.
That's
Project.
Took a month to plan.
He was actually signing up for Project Runway, and he didn't.
It was actually a group project. Oh.
I was tired of that pillow.
What time?
Money!
Group-
Tristan asked something.
Group projects be like loafing.
What? What?
Social y'all ever had social loafing?
Are you okay?
I feel
Are you
like
alright?
I've heard the phrase.
Yeah,
but
in
I don't know what it
psychology,
means.
it's when like you're in a group project but you don't do anything because you just expect other people to do it.
Oh,
It's called
okay.
social loafing.
So
That's
like,
right,
if
that's
you
right,
loaf, are you
yeah.
a loafer?
Loaf. You a loafer?
I hate my teacher. I hate my loaf.
That was another meme that you made. We were talking about that earlier.
My loaf.
Teacher Isaac Rick loafs.
Okay.
Isaac Rock Loafs.
Tristan, say something. Contribute.
I did contribute.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Made not
Tell
good
us about the
enough.
I did.
project.
No.
Come on,
No.
give me one word that
Alright,
correlates
no
to the project
cupcakes,
in some
no
way.
chocolates.
Just one single word. That's all I ask of
Outside.
All right.
you.
Alright.
Outside.
He was gonna pitch a tent. Outside.
The Resh.
He had to walk to his
Resh
car.
Chat family
The
reunion.
Resh Chat Olympics.
What are the events in that Olympics?
There are none.
Okay, no, I'm not to discuss this.
Eat cupcakes.
What would
Tristan,
be the
please
Resh
eat a
Chat
cupcake.
Olympics?
I will.
Okay, how
Eat
much time
this
do we have? How much
in
time do we have?
particular
one.
Okay. Actually, we have basically
You have to
okay.
eat, you have
we
to
have
eat this cupcake.
we have
You
5
to eat
minutes.
this
We have 5 minutes to talk about the Rush Channel.
We have
Olympics.
5 minutes for Tristan to eat this cupcake. That's what's happening.
No, we talk about what would be the events of the Rush Channel Olympics. Matthew, you're first.
The food good.
the first event would be the roast.
Red Chat Olympics event.
Yeah,
Okay. Twerking.
that's
yes.
acceptable.
Making a beat.
That's actually that's.
It would basically just between Matthew and Mike, but
You mean Rush Chat?
yes,
who's
Resh Chat and Mike.
I think that there would be. I don't know. I said something earlier. I don't remember what I said. I think I said. What did I say? Oh, the roasts. Yeah, you just insult the other person until they drop out. It's like
Oh
a
wait,
tournament.
who gets the most ham on their plate?
The plate assembly.
That's a disaster.
Whose plate can be the worst?
It's
best.
Plate
This
throwing.
It's not a fucking. It's not a superlative.
it's like-
it's like an Olympic event.
It's like a discus, but you have to have.
We should have Rush Chat
a
superlatives.
plates. Discus.
When are you gonna
the
publish
most food
Juglish?
and the farthest it goes wins.
Whoever Juglish Jeopardy.
Oh, Juglish Jeopardy.
I've been thinking
When
about
are you
that.
gonna publish
At some
Juglish?
point for a
I need
video,
to,
I'm
like-
gonna make a Jeopardy game, and I'm gonna be the host, and you three are gonna play it.
That sounds
I
tough.
can't do that.
I will do
What do you
it.
mean
Well,
you
well,
can't
no.
do that?
I don't
Well,
have
that-
the brain capacity.
We need Juglish.
It'll
The
be about
dictionary.
it'll be about what stuff we know about. Okay, so
I don't know about anything.
yeah, I think that just about wraps it up.
Is it time to go?
We don't have much time left to fucking the
I guess
camera's
we're
gonna-
just gonna go work on the meditate.
It's been like an hour ago. We're
Yeah.
gonna meditate 3 now. Okay, thanks for coming.
Available on Tidal. That's it.
episode 3. Thanks for coming. See you later.
Tristan, turn it off.
What?